at 197. Last season was at Cal State Bakersfield, won a Pac-12 title, was third at the NCAAs, was 22-1 for the Roadrunners. His only loss was to eventual national champion Stephen Buchanan. Beat Big Ten champion Jacob Cardenas of Michigan for third. I know the fans, Jim, they have stayed because they want to see the splits.
Yeah. I tell you what, Ben Kueter was the first guy out. You know, we're talking about, you know, weigh-ins are 2 hours out, and he was, after weigh-in, he was out here drilling hard. And they're just trying to get him to open up a little bit, but it was kind of fun watching him drill a little bit. We didn't get an opportunity to see the Nebraska wrestlers. They don't do that at the same time, but this is a big match for him.
Kueter lost to Colmiro Sol of Penn State 4-3 last Friday night. 3-2 all duels last season. The Hawkeye Kueter 21-9. He was third at the Big Tens at a great Big Ten tournament at Northwestern. Went to Philadelphia as the 5 seed, placed 8th. Put about 20 pounds on since last season. The 4-time undefeated state champion at City High. Junior freestyle world champ, no score. 1:15 into this opening period.
Yeah, and Ferrari, you can see what he's doing with his, you know, from distance there. He's coming right to the head here, popping the forehead a few times, and I think Kueter had about enough of that and went into his heavy collar tie. You know, one thing that you see shots from distance from AJ. You know, when he was at 97 when he won the national championship, I don't think he got taken down at all that year.
And he's really good on top.
Yeah, and then you see those splits that he does and all that stuff, his flexibility and his strength. He hadn't lost any strength, that's for sure.
What's the deadlift at, 660?
Well, I think he was 660 when he was a freshman, and now he's 25 years old, so imagine that has gone up. But I'm surprised we haven't heard what it is.
1 minute remaining in period number 1.
Beat Coy Hopke of Minnesota 2-1 last Friday. Inside of a minute.
Tied up ear to ear here with both guys. And I'd have to imagine, Shane, with the time that AJ spent at the University of Iowa here when he was considering, you know, getting onto their squad, that these two have kind of tangled a little bit anyway. You know, that I'm sure that they've faced off at times, but you know that they probably lifted together.
Sure. Short time here in this first period. Neither guy taking a risk.
Yeah. Reshot there. Oh, right back out into the double leg. Nice job of squaring the hips up right there. But
and look at this, Jim. Inside of 5 seconds, he puts 3 on the board.
Yeah, and just drove right through there. So the setup to his shot was this, and then he came back out and rammed right back through. That's, you know, the setup to his double leg was his double leg.
That is some power.
Yeah, he's so powerful off his knees like that, and then to do it at the end of the period like that
on
was
top green.
Huge takedown inside of 5 seconds. And now he goes on bottom. Quickly works to his feet.
Keep trying to pinch there. Good job by Ferrari. Cutting the hands, getting a quick escape. Just for a split second there that Kueter, when he stepped the head to the middle on that takedown, that he was going to be able to get it, you know, put his hips down low, but, you know, that's where you saw the power of Ferrari.
Ferrari rocking the double knee pads like one of our good friends who I know is watching tonight, the East Lansing Strangler, Nick Simmons, rocking the double knee pads.
Easy.
3-time Big Ten champ at Michigan State.
I love the way that guy presented himself. You know, everybody, he's in our top of mentions that we've given him this year.
Some Nick Simmons.
Yeah.
I used to do a sports talk show, Jim, 20 years ago. We did a wrestling talk show out of Appleton, Wisconsin on AM 1570. And Nick Simmons was our go-to guest. I mean, he was on every other week.
Well, I liked his jacket. Everybody wondered, you know, what illegal move he might be putting on out there when he's choking guys out. But then he wore this jacket around. It was green, you know, the Spartan green color, and it said East Lansing Strangler. It's just like, catch me if you can.
One of the great nicknames in college wrestling history.
What a pinner.
He was. Him and his brother Andy. Phenomenal high school careers in Michigan and won a ton of matches for the Spartans.
Facilitated more naps than a kindergarten teacher.
Ferrari with that late takedown in the first, early escape in the second, and the Cornhusker 4-0 to the third period. Outstanding wrestler sponsored by Cliff Keen Athletic. Rider block at 149, gets the takedown right into a cradle. And he gets the slap of the Resolite, a big 6 for block in the Hawkeyes at 149.
Set.
Rider block. Really good story for the Hawkeyes. Battling injuries the past couple of years, and this year he's been healthy.
Well, he's
looked really good.
He's got some personality too. You know, I think you have to be one of those guys if you wrestle for Tom and Terry. I mean, they give the. I mean, these guys dedicate their lives to making these kids better. All right, but you know, there's got to be some fun along the way, some laughs, and I think Locke knows how to handle his staff in the right way.
Kueter with an escape. And now Tom Brands is out of his seat once again. Husker fans are letting him hear it.
Yeah.
These fan bases are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, a fun game would be, what's the best insult you've heard tonight from the Nebraska fans at the Iowa coaches?
They're very polite, you know.
I don't know what you're listening to, Jim.
I've got the women and children are on my side. There's a couple savages on yours behind you. So
great rivalry, Iowa and Nebraska. I think Tom was saying that Ferrari was pulling the singlet. You said it before, not much gets past Tom Brands.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Final minute.
Well, you have moments like this. Mark Manning and
Green.
A shot there from Ferrari on a single leg.
good position. So he tries to run the pipe here a little bit. Right, tries to switch off to, boy, he just drops in and just tries to muscle right through that. Good defense this time by Kueter. Tries to go behind there and they go off the mat.
Ferrari's only loss was to Nick Feldman, 5-4. Feldman with a nice win for the Buckeyes tonight. And congratulations to Tom Brands, who tonight picked up his 300th dual meet victory as head coach of the Hawkeyes. Incredible feat.
Look at that. Nice job by Ferrari whizzing out of that position. Not many people get out of that.
And he kicks away. And with that, we'll get the decision 4-1. Ferrari over Kueter. Sign of respect between Ferrari and Kueter.
These guys have spent some time together.
And that marks the conclusion of tonight's duel.
22-14 is the final score as A.J. Ferrari will get his arm raised center mat.
Your Huskers 14.
As the fans